Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Survival here, and today we're checking out the Workhorse HD10. The Workhorse HD10 is a small, compact, only weighing 42 grams, 14500 flashlight. It's got TIR optics up the front at 29 degrees, and under those TIR optics you can find RGB lighting. So of course for the RGB lighting you need a special UI, so it's running Anduril 2.0 RGB UI. So yeah, quite a small, compact flashlight. All of this for under 20 US dollars. Quite an amazing buy. It does have a few little quirks that we'll talk about in the video, but nothing too major. I would still go out and buy one. But stick around for the beam shots, and you don't need to buy it in orange. You can get it in many other colors. If you don't like ringers, I won't feel too offended.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
Yeah, so there's probably like 100 other videos of this light already being reviewed, so I was only going to do beam shots, but I got to stick in a few tests that I've done. So we'll run over the specs, I guess. So first and foremost, it is a 14500 flashlight, so you are going to need a pretty high-powered 14500 cell, because when I tested it, it does pull 6.8 amps. This is one of those occasions where do as I say, not do as I do, because the cell in here is not rated to pull that many amps. And a lot of 14500 cells won't be, so just be careful with that. Generally speaking, I feel like you'll probably drain most of the capacity before the cell overheats, but you never know, you just got to be careful. To go with that 6.8 amps of drainage, that doesn't sound too right. Lumens wise, it's rated for 1200 lumens from Workhorse. I got 1792 lumens, so it probably does depend on whatever cell you're going to use. But when I brought this, I remember it being rated at 1800 lumens, so yeah, I'm not sure. Of course, it's a small, compact light, you know, it only weighs 46 grams. It's only like, what is it? It's only like 82.4 mils long, and the head is only 23.5 mils. So after 30 seconds, it dropped down to like 1300 lumens. So yeah, the LEDs in here, they are no-name LEDs, so I'll show you guys in a sec. But I did do a test, and they do get... they are high CRI. So I got 97 CRI and about a 4000K tint, if I remember correct. It was jumping around between like 3900 to 4100K. So pretty good LEDs. I didn't bother doing a lux test because I don't think it's going to throw that far. But Workhorse rated at about 4000 lux. It is a tiny headlamp. It's not going to throw that far under optics. But surprisingly, the LEDs are actually domeless LEDs. I've never seen these LEDs before. So if you guys know what LEDs are in the Workhorse HD10, let me know. I'm pretty interested in them. They are pretty small. The only other specs there are is it's got a 1 meter drop resistance, and it is apparently IP68. I'm not sure if it really is because it's got no front lens here, which I was quite surprised to see. But it is coming in at under 20 US dollars, so man, they got to do a few cutbacks.
If I were to give you some money out of my wallet, would that ease the pain?
Here and there, I guess. So I guess that's pretty much mainly most of the specs I wanted to do. I just wanted to fit my videos in, so I needed to do this part. We'll just take it apart quickly and have a look. I should say it comes with a headband, of course, because it is a headlamp. It's got a USB, and it comes with a clip if you want to EDC it, and a lanyard. So it comes with pretty much everything that you need to do most things with it. So I'll just quickly take this apart.
A few moments later.
You can buy it with the battery too. So yeah, see, this is a vape cell, and it's only rated for 3 amps. So when I show you guys that video and it's pulling almost 7 amps, that's a my bad there. There is also an O-ring that sits in here. I've got it over here, but because I already took it apart to see what LEDs were in here, I left it out because that was going to make it harder to get out. So we'll have a little look, kids. Broken. Bastard.
I think you broke it.
There we go. So here we are. Focus. That's the domeless LEDs there. So they're the RGB ones on the corner, and they mix whatever colors, and that's the triples there, and that's the optics here. The optics are actually frosted, I believe. If this part's frosted, does that mean that they're frosted too? I could be wrong there, but yeah. You can see I haven't hardly even used this thing, and it's already got a few scratches on it.
Damn!
that's the thing with not having a glass lens. You'd rather have the glass lens there. So yeah, that's the LEDs there, the MCPCB. I don't think this part, oh, it does come part, my bad. As for like driver swaps and stuff, it's going to be pretty hard because this is glued in. I mean, you can get it in. Giggity, giggity. Oh yeah. But are you going to be able to get it back out? Wow, that sounds painful. To the doctors. Yeah, so it's kind of like a one piece because it's got a USB charger here. It's going to be like a one piece board. So you have to like jiggle it around, pull it out and pull it in. Wow, this innuendo.
You pull out, you're fine, right?
Absolutely. As long as you pull out, man.
As long as you pull out.
Hey, that's the key.
You gotta pull out.
You have to pull out, bro.
Sometimes I get close, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, like...
So like, yeah, if you get it out, you might not get it back in because it's glued in. But you might be okay if you use heat. Give it a go. You never know how you're going to go. And a nice metal switch here. Actually, there's no indicator for the, it's an E switch I should say, but there's no indicator for the charge here. The only indicator for the charge port is up here. It's green and red. And I reckon we can jet outside now and do some beam shots. Alright guys, we've got the Workhorse HD10 on here. It's not turned on, it's actually in the auxiliary mode. So I figured I'll just show you guys the colors. It is pretty bright. Like it's on a white piece of paper now so I can show you guys, but like you can see quite a bit of the room just from the AUX LED. That's my pile of Lego there that I'm currently doing. And you can even see my Opal light meter right here. If we took that out, you can see it pretty good. You can change these LEDs. I'll try and do it on the camera. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then hold. Should let you change. There we got blue. Whoop, the camera's falling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and purple. So yeah, you got like a whole bunch of different colors there to choose from. Pretty cool. Alright guys, now we've got the Workhorse HD10 on outside for some beam shots. Gonna start off with something a bit lighter. We're gonna start off with some tint check. So it does have unknown LEDs, but we do know from my test from the using the light meter, it does come up at about 3800 Kelvin and well 38 to 4100, and it is 97 CRI. So they are quite good LEDs. So we will check them out on the trees and stuff and see how the tint comes out. I'll put a few side by sides together so you can check out the tints. Quite nice tint. All for under $20 US, of course. Keep that in mind too. This is the Luminous SST20 in 3000K 95 CRI. Samsung LH351, high CRI, 5000K tint, I believe. Now we've got the actual beam shots of the Workhorse HD10. I'll just ramp it up slowly. Well, Enduro doesn't really ramp that slow, so I guess it's going to go pretty fast. Ah, that's so fast. Enduro is a fast ramper. Look at the tint. The tint is friggin' awesome. So I checked out, that battery that I have is only rated to 3 amps continuous, but apparently HKJ tested it to about 7 amps and it didn't harm it. So I'm not going to hold this at turbo the whole time, so I'm just going to ramp around. But yeah, as you can see, this is probably like halfway through the ramp and it's already lighting up almost the whole backyard. And it is quite a floody tint. Although the unknown LEDs are domeless, it is quite floody. So we'll ramp it up more, but I don't really want to leave it here. Double click, and that's the highest turbo mode there. Pulling almost 7 amps. Look at that output. That's freaking crazy from such a small headlamp. Nice, beautiful tint, nice wide beam, all for under $20 US. It's getting really hot now. It does get hot very quick. I'm going to pull it back down because the battery is not really made to do this. So yeah, I do have a few other lights to compare it to. It is a competitor to the D/H25s because they are about the same price and also high CRI. So we will compare them side by side like I did at the start and see how this does. Look at the tint part. Ramp it up a little bit. So nice. Such a nice tint. It might not really matter to everyone that's watching the video because some people don't really care. You just want the output. But, you know, it's good to get a nice tint for that price. So we've got the Workhorse HD10 on here to the left. To the right, I'm going to put my custom EDC that I got. That's got a 3 amp driver and is running the Luminous SST20s in the 3000K tint that you guys should have already seen if I overlay the videos probably. And it's using optics too. So I don't have the Workhorse ramped up the whole way because it is going to be pretty unfair to my EDC because it's like nowhere near, it's not pulling anywhere near as much current. 3 amps max. So yeah, it's actually got a 7135 driver in it, so it's more like 2.5 amps. So Workhorse here and my EDC to the right. You can see quite a difference in tints between the 4000 and the 3000K, and that just stepped down for some reason. My EDC stepped down. What's going on? These 7135 drivers, they have that thing where they step down after a certain amount of time. Alright, I guess we'll move on to the next light then. I gotta config that. Wait, let me try again. It's still stepping down. Alright, so Workhorse HD10 here to the left. Also not ramped up the whole way because I've got a D25 LR on. Well, it's now on. And that only does about 1000 lumens. So we've got the HD10 here to the left and D25 to the right. But you can see if you turn up the HD10, it kills the D25, but that's not really the point. That's not really the point of both these lights. If you want a brighter light, you can get a brighter light than the HD10. So this is just the HD10 on now. And if you want to, so if you want a brighter light, you can get a brighter light than the HD10. It's not really going to perform all that great for all that long because it is a small flashlight. It's using a small battery and it is high CRI. But if you want those features of size, weight, it does look nice, it's got the nice RGB LEDs, it's cheap, under $20 US, and you want the high CRI, I think this is a really good choice. And I would definitely consider it. I don't know if I would choose this over the TS10 if you're going to EDC it. It depends on your style of light, what you like better. So I would keep those two in mind. But yeah, it's definitely worth a look. This HD10 is really good. The build quality is great. Driver is great. It charges, got a USB charger. The RGB LEDs are really cool, really catchy. So yeah, overall it's a winner. So yeah, I really like it. So as always guys, thanks for watching and like and subscribe. Thank you.